I'm Mollie and I'm a leader here at Arnesby Camps. I've been asked to give my testimony today, so that's what I'm going to do. So like I said, my name's Mollie. I work as a support worker in a school for autistic children. I'm very into sport and I love exercise, so that's a bit about me. I was brought up not in a Christian family. My mum and dad didn't go to church, but my grandma did. So at the weekend I would regularly go with my grandma to church, and that's the first time I was really introduced to it. When I was about 5 maybe, my grandma couldn't take me, but me and my sister really wanted to go. So mum took us for the first time, and she then became a Christian. She believed what she heard, and she's a Christian now, and that's when she became one. So then from that time I was going to church each week, but I would say I'd only go for the fun and the biscuits. I just went because my mum went. My dad doesn't go to church still. He isn't a Christian, but my mum is, and it got to a point when I was probably 14 maybe. I got more into sport and really into football, and because of that I used to play football games on a Sunday, so I stopped going to church. I didn't go to any youth clubs anymore or anything like that. I just lived for football and for exercise and stuff like that, so I stopped going to church completely. I thought at that time that I had everything I wanted. I played for a good football team, had lots of friends that I really liked being with, and I had a boyfriend, and just seemed that my life was going really, really well. However, within probably the same week, everything kind of got took away from me. So I got told that I needed a knee operation, and because of that I'd have to stop football, which was really, really sad, and I was very sad about it. But also for some reason all my friends fell out with me, so I went from being someone that had lots of friends to having none, and having no one to be with at school, so that was very sad as well. And also my boyfriend cheated on me, so everything that I thought I could trust in and rely on had let me down. So I went from being really happy and thinking I had everything to having absolutely nothing and just kind of being on my own. And I'd say once that happened to me, that's when I realised that I needed Jesus in my life. Just looking back and just thinking that Jesus had never let me down. Jesus, has always been there waiting for me to accept him. And when I started to think about all that Jesus had done for me, it just seemed so obvious that I should put my trust in him and make him as my personal saviour. And so I did. But I came to an Arnesby Camps actually, and when I was there that made me realise definitely that I 100% wanted to put my trust in Jesus. So I've been a Christian for 4 years now maybe, and I don't regret it. I'd definitely challenge you to look into it if you don't believe, because Jesus did die for you and me, and all that he's done for us, we should at least have a look into it and see it for ourselves if it's true. Lewis has sent me a long list of questions and I've not looked at any of them, so I'll have a look now. There's a question about, have I ever doubted Christian faith? And yeah, definitely. When I was a lot younger, I thought there was something, but I didn't think Christianity was it, which now I understand it is the truth, and that's why I put my trust in Jesus. So yeah, and the last one says, what makes me a Christian, and how can you become a Christian? So I've done absolutely nothing worthy of being able to be with God one day forever, for eternity, and go to heaven. But because Jesus died on a cross for me and you, that is possible. And I know, because I've asked Jesus into my life and trusted in him and asked for forgiveness and repented, that I will one day be with him forever, which is amazing. So yeah, so that's just a bit of my testimony and how I've come to be a Christian. And yeah, if you have any more questions, let me know.